Hey everybody, and welcome back to an episode of New Disc Who This. We actually figured out the name last week. Shout out to our illustrious 2,000 members on our team who helped us figure out what sounded good and what sounded bad, and lots of Texas names, surprisingly, for Lone Star Disc stuff, but we went with something a little bit off the wall. Love it. New Disc Who This. We're doing it. We're back at McDade Park, which is just down the street from Lone Star Disc. I like how I'm yelling because I think that you're all the way over there. I have a microphone
on your face.
On my face, and so does Dom. I have chosen for my 2 discs for New Disc Who This. These are discs that we don't currently bag. In a shocking turn of events, I don't bag an Armadillo. The story goes that St. John and I one day were kind of bored in the office, and I told him about the wonder of 1-speeds, and we made a 1-speed, and that was the Armadillo, which at the time was our highest selling mold. So I have a putting Armadillo in Victor, and then a throwing Armadillo in Alpha. You guys can grab the Artist Series ones that I've got here in my hand on our website, LoneStarDisc.com, as well as the Natural Tribute and stock stamps. And then for my second disc, a disc that I don't currently bag, but used to bag, fresh with the stickers on them. These are both Alpha Middies. Middy is a straight to stable, overstable mid-range, super solid. I don't usually forehand it because my forehand doesn't have enough finesse for it. So that's it. These are my discs.
Well, my discs were revealed last week because Josh got to pick them because he beat me last week. So I will be starting off with my kind of main driver disc of choice, of course, the Lone Wolf. 5.5, -3.1. It's a very understable mid-range. So I'm going to be throwing a lot of hyzer flips, a lot of finesse shots. I don't know if I'm going to be able to forehand it, but I'm going to try my hardest. And then for my putter and approach disc, I'm going to be using the Sacred Discs Gnome. So I've got a Delta, or an Aroma, a pair of Aroma ones that are just kind of all over the place. I got a pair of Aroma ones. These are going to be my putting putters slash kind of throwing ones because they're pretty stiff, very flat. They should be pretty stable. And then I have Alchemy one. This is an OG Proto run, kind of soft, Bravo-y feeling Alchemy run that I think is going to be a little less stable, and this will kind of be my main driving Gnome. So
what's inside of those that makes them different?
Well, not inside of this one because it's a Proto, but inside of these are actually infused with white sage. You can kind of see the little flecks in the back. Help with making me calm on the course and not crying when I lose.
He's gonna need it because last time we saw he was a little baby when he started losing.
I got smoked. I'm right in between Gnome and Lone Wolf.
I've ace ran this so many times before, and every time I chain out, I've hit literally the basket 3 times in the chains with an Alpha disc. So let's see if I can make it 4 times. Nope. That is go in. This is surprisingly stable.
I got down there pretty well. I couldn't tell how far you got.
Also,
though.
First throw of the day.
First throw of the day. I'm gonna go with my prettier Lone Wolf. I think I'm gonna throw the little flip up, kind of half power shot versus trying to really crush a Gnome on my first throw. Or just flat and Annie get through the whole way. It's pin high still.
I don't even see where it went.
Are we doing 2 off the first?
We should. Nope. I tried to put some Annie on it.
Well, I think you're going to be going from your first one.
We're also chock full of Chick-fil-A. Stopped by Chick-fil-A.
I said, what if I got a 20-ounce coffee, a spicy chicken sandwich, and then hit the course?
Yeah, I'm feeling real latte'd out of my mind right now, so.
All right. On hyzer this time. Through the left gap. There it is.
Wow, great shot.
I honestly think those are pretty close in distance, so I don't know which one I'm going to be taking. All right. Back end of C2.
It's like a, yeah, 60 footer. It's accurate. I just need to give it some more height. I'm used to that Benny glide.
All right, I'm going to be putting today with the Dominic Carosa Artist Series Gnome. Not available for anybody.
Not available for anybody. Barely even available for Dom, really.
Well, yeah, but there might be a real Artist Series coming soon.
I was really hoping you missed that,
but that's just maybe. La la la. Bro, the Lone Wolf's kind of nasty on a fan grip.
How many times have I had to tell you?
I don't like fan gripping mids. That's why I don't like mids.
Well, guess what? The Lone Wolf on a fan grip is god tier.
If I'm gonna throw a mid, I'm throwing it power grip. If like doing this with a mid range is like
doing that. Why are you gripping it like that?
Revolting. That's how I fan grip.
You have the ugliest fan grip I've ever seen in my life.
How do you fan grip?
Yes.
You do a full this?
It's a fan.
Well, that's disgusting.
What are you doing, like a power forehand?
I'm not
fan
even.
grip?
This disc could come out of my hand.
That's the point.
No, I'd tuck these two, and then these two are fanned.
Golly, dude.
This is how I putt too. This is how I do everything. This is literally the only grip I use, except a full power grip, which I'm gonna do right now.
Full power grip.
Full power grip is absolutely ripping a Lone Wolf on hyzer.
About to send this thing into a roller.
Send it somewhere. Or it's gonna be stable as heck.
Well, you don't throw with any power. We knew that, so.
I thought it would still flip up and turn over.
So I'm gonna try and do the same line I do. Everything hurts. I don't know. I don't want to cramp up while I'm out here.
I would love a Middy right now because just a forehand to the middle would be.
Oh no, I'm thinking Dos, like I used to do with my Dos Ex. Dos Ex Annie, kind of.
Here now, he's going long into the woods.
Long into the woods on the, okay.
You heard it here? What did I tell you guys? And long into the woods.
Yeah, but I crushed it though. That was pretty cool. Full flex.
It went exactly where I told you the backhand goes.
You're farther
every time
in the woods than I am.
Well, I threw a Lone Wolf. Aroma Gnome.
God,
Ultimate Frisbee hammer line. I could go forehand roller, but I'm the forehand roller's #1 hater. Oh! This isn't good. With these mics, I know you can at least hear me even if you can't see me.
No, we can see you.
Curl?
It might work out.
Curl.
Wow, dude. That's great.
I actually love forehand rollers.
This is the Josh Hofstra patented special. You already know, Dom. You already know what's coming. What am I gonna do?
I don't know, probably cut roll it.
A forehand Annie flex. Look at that. Patented. Fairway hit.
Okay. So I'm throwing 4 right now. So I have to get up and down to save a 5.
Also, am I crazy or are the mosquitoes out?
Mosquitoes are definitely out.
My legs are getting absolutely hammered.
Get under it. That was everything I wanted it to be, except off the tree. The tradition continues. I'm God tier hole 1, hole 2. I absolutely throw away the entire round.
See, what I want to do here is try to throw it in.
You're not in a bad spot for it.
Not in a bad spot, but I also don't know if I want to throw my Middy for that overstable approach, just kind of anti-flex overstable approach, or really try to finesse.
Well, right now I'm putting from like circle 3 for double, or no, for single. So you're gaining at least a stroke, if not 2.
Push! Oh my gosh.
Or you can just throw it way short. I could putt with the Gnome. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you?
Well, I was like,
you have the best approach disc.
The Lone Wolf could glide, and I'm really trying to my normal putt. But this I'm gonna have to really Nico Lacastro flex it.
I trust you.
Oh!
I literally didn't even want to zoom in. I was like, if I zoom in, it's gonna lose all the focus. This is for par.
Yeah, you got a long par save here.
Ooh! I'm so afraid of them because they're so like, they're just straight. They're just a straight flying disc, whereas like the Benny or the Jackrabbit that I'm coming from actually fade into the basket. Oh, I got a putt anyways. Yeah, you gotta really, and she's big. She's a big girl. She does not want to move.
You can tie the game back up at least.
If you make this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You tapped in a bogey, I tapped in a double, so we're tied up going into 12.
Luckily, I'm really good at the back nine at McDade. So I want to ante this through that gap.
Oh, you want to ante left side?
I want to ante, but I'm gonna end up just pumping it straight, I feel.
I think you just aim for that tree with just the might of Zeus.
Yeah.
And hope you don't hit it.
We'll see.
Where did it go? Oh, it's over there.
Bless up. That's pretty good. I was trying to skip.
That wasn't bad.
I was trying to skip under the tree.
Honestly, I thought I was going to come into this and it was going to pretty much be a gnome only round.
No, man, Lone Wolf's great.
But the Lone Wolf already impressed me with how usable it is for how flippy it is.
That's a great shot. You're putting.
I think I'm putting. Like C2 putting, but putting.
This is the whole purpose of this segment of New Disc Who This is like discs where it's like people are like, oh, that disc's just not for me. It's not for my bag. And then you go and play with it and you're like, well, actually, it's pretty good. I didn't think I would enjoy the... I fell out of love with the Middy because of the Texas Ranger and Walker. And then I'm realizing the Middy is the perfect 5-speed replacement for my Dos Equis. They fly almost similar.
And that's kind of what literally shocked me through 2 holes so far, is when I used the Lone Wolf at first,
Yeah.
I was like, great beginner disc.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a first disc, that's what the Lone Wolf's for, but as soon as you've got snap on your throw, it's pretty much unusable.
You think that?
That's what I'm saying, I thought.
You think
and I've been able to use it so far.
And I said that the Middy was unforehandable, and it turns out that I was just bad with my forehand before, and now that I'm actually okay with my forehand, I got knocked out of the sky by something.
Yeah, that's the problem with trying to take this low under the tree.
Yeah.
Is it's a great play in the winter.
Dang, bro. All right.
I was about to say, the fact you're not throwing the forehand.
She's not.
Oh, he's long.
She's not that stable. I was hoping it was gonna do one of those.
I mic'd up from all the way under this tree. I think there's too much of a low ceiling, and I have to push this left to right, so I'm actually going to be step putting this Lone Wolf.
Step putting a Lone Wolf. Oh. That's not a tap.
Yeah, it is.
That's a risky putt.
It's a gimme, especially with a basket on top, with the bag on top of the basket.
It's a gimme with a basket bag on top.
See?
I do it for the fans, okay? When someone says that you're a bad putter, what you do is you overcome, okay? Somebody says, you're not dastardly handsome. You know what you do? You shave your head, you grow out a beard, and you prove to them that you can still putt and be handsome at the same time.
Bro, I cannot focus on your face. I'm not telling you what to do, but if I wanted to entertain a couple viewers, I would take the Middy Annie backhand around the left side.
Yeah.
But that's just if I wanted to appease the viewers.
The safe play here,
The safe play
is the armadillo
to take the normal
hyzer flip up to freaking whatever.
and take your par because you're going to be 50 short.
The dastardly play here is to just...
You can get there from the left side. I don't think you can get there with the Dillo flip up.
330 feet? No. Problem is, I'm going to have to hum this thing.
Oh yeah, you gotta hum it.
I gotta hum. For the people. I kind of did it.
Almost.
I mean,
that's still fine.
That's a great look.
Forehand is the play on this hole, objectively. Or left gap flip up.
Lone Wolf, yeah. Lone Wolf or Gnome or...
The problem is the headwind. This headwind makes an already touchy disc a little more touchy.
You brought more than one, right?
I did bring more than one. Ah, it's too low.
This way to keep it low like a loser.
That was a pretty good angle.
You want me to show you the line?
With the Lone Wolf?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let me show you how to throw this. As I blind myself.
Are you going through the left or the right?
Left.
Okay.
I should go through the right, actually.
I thought about the right.
Go in! I'm parked. I'm a god. What?
Did that not look perfect?
I mean,
I thought I did throw it in.
Need to go almost up. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm at peace with that.
We're taking pars.
We're taking pars for the people.
Lone Wolf.
My Lone Wolf. Ooh. That's literally nutty. Oh. That's literally insane. Oh. Yeah, there's your creek of death down there that you would have... No! Push. Push.
That is... Oh, you lucky dog.
That early release.
All right.
So hot.
I know. I'm like...
In the sun, there's a 20-degree difference.
This shade spot's pretty nice.
Yeah, all right, I'm dying.
Anyway, Lone Wolf.
That'll play if
Hit
you're
the
a
fairway.
weenie.
That's all I wanted.
Goodness, you can't throw this distance.
Hit the fairway.
Somehow I still outdrove you.
Well, I was just trying to get a fairway hit.
Somehow I still outdrove you after hitting all the trees. And
oh, you're in a great spot still, dude.
Yeah, I was trying to cut this inside gap.
Frick.
That's what I was aiming for. Because I didn't think it was pushing that way.
That's so
like
annoying.
Distance driver territory.
I thought you had no chance.
No.
I actually would rather have your lie.
Yeah, I know. Just get better, man.
I wish I had a copperhead.
It's a great shot.
Actually, I wish I had a gnome. Because it's parked.
Can't see it's not parked.
No, it's
you also threw a sticky one.
It's like 20.
You threw a sticky one. You should have thrown the other one to skip. Middy, if I aim for that tree, the problem is when I
down here. It's got a little turnover forehand.
You need to aim for that tree on the left.
Hofstra special.
No, this isn't the Hofstra special. Not with this disc.
Too low of a ceiling.
That's perfect. Fade, 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 fade.
Okay.
Parked.
Yep.
Heat.
Also, I am parked, you liar.
Where?
Like 10 short of the basket.
Where are you at? Oh, I'm closer to the basket than you are.
That doesn't mean I'm not also parked.
Well, parked for you and parked for me are two different things.
Parked for me is 47 feet.
Parked for me has to be literally a tap in, or else there is
Dominic
a chance
Carosa
I will miss.
Artist Series Gnome. Buy one today.
She almost filtered through.
Roll back the tape. I'm parked. He stopped paying attention, guys.
I didn't even think about it. I just walked up and shot it. If I actually just stop and think about my putt instead of going, that's a lot of ass. That sucks.
That does suck, because now I'm up by 1 again.
Oh, 15 is a 380-foot death trap.
380-foot absolute just round ruiner.
It is actually.
AKA, I'm going to throw a gnome at the opening, and I'm going to get short, and then I'm going to throw a gnome again, and I'm going to get a par. Watch and learn. And from there, I will throw the exact same shot and be under the bucket.
Literally. The Gnome is a great disc, I keep telling you.
I don't have enough space for more. See, my problem isn't that I dislike the Gnome, it's that I like every single low-speed disc. I have 3 copperheads, an armadillo, 3 bennies, 3 horny toads. There's too many putters in this bag already.
I also grabbed too many putters. That's why I've dropped my bag down to...
That doesn't even count the V2 penny that I keep in for like ultra flippy turnover shots.
That's why I dropped my bag down to 7 molds. Simplified it and I became a better player.
Well, I got a cart that holds 40 discs and now I don't know what to do with myself.
That's true. I'm gonna try doing the Annie flex. I don't think it's gonna work though. I think I'm gonna early release.
Oh, do it. If it gets around there.
I gotta look.
Yeah. Black's probably really hard to film.
And that's parked.
But it's on the pole.
No, I think they saw
and that's a par.
As a fly goes in our ear, we're just gonna park the hole. Not gonna do anything too crazy, just a little hyzer pop, little fly in the ear, par.
Take a par. Oh.
Yeah.
So it's our last par 4 of the day. Ideal shot is kind of just right into this open mouth, pushing as far as you can without being pinched off. And then from there, it's kind of just a little putter tunnel shot. So I could kind of try that same strategy where I just go gnome, gnome. But I'm gonna try to really get to the ideal landing spot with the lone wolf.
Wow, what a fantastic tree kit, dude.
What a tree, baby.
That's insane.
Tree put me in the middle. Is it perfect?
And because I'm really good at disc golf, I just know exactly what...
Okay guys, that was really good.
Because I missed a 5-foot putt.
So I'm going to take out my Lone Star Disc mini marker, available for just $4.99 on the website today.
Wow, what a deal.
Hundreds of different colors. There's also notes now on our online shop. So if you were to pick up a mini, you could be like, I watched this video and I saw the minis are sick. Can I please have a yellow one?
Ooh.
And we'll try our hardest.
We'll try our hardest, yeah.
We'll try our hardest to get you a yellow
all
one.
sold out of the yellow ones.
Actually, minis, we pretty much have every color you could imagine. So, except black or white. Just colors.
Fair.
Anyway, lone wolf down the tunnel. And just come out of it. Just for the tree. Okay, I think I'm C2 putting still.
Yeah, you're
okay
right
with.
there. I mean, that tree is just on the edge of circle.
That tree's pretty close. So I'm edge of circle, maybe barely C2.
I don't know if I want to throw the Annie Middy shot and go long. Or I want to just throw the same armadillo shot.
You can literally throw the same armadillo shot and be parked.
Don't you say these things to me.
Don't you tell me what I can do?
Don't you tell me, don't you believe in me? I don't know, man. I would normally throw like a forehand approach here, but...
I feel like you would throw a backhand gnome here.
I would exactly throw a backhand gnome here, so I feel like I have to...
Too bad you don't got one of those.
I know.
Man, homie out here playing disc golf?
Yeah, don't they know? Don't they know we're filming out here? Stop it. So many distractions. This is where I crumble.
Yeah, and he's long with the armadillo instead.
I love the armadillo for that just like pump it flat, straight shot.
This is C1. You don't think this is C1?
It's C1, yeah.
I mean, if you want me to step it, I'll step
No,
up this.
it's C1 for
okay,
sure.
that's what I thought. I got a slight tailwind though, which I don't really like with the Gnome.
I'm trying to block it with my body.
Lone Wolf Gnome into the bucket for a birdie.
Oh. I thought even for a second, I was like, just end up a little
drop.
lower.
I thought it was dropping.
Just drop. Now I got to make a headwind putt with an Armadillo to still be one off you.
This is my redemption.
Barely.
I would like everyone to know I just played a flex here with my ideal bag and I didn't even come close to birdie. Dude, this second, why are you not putting with the Middy?
Because I want to putt with putters.
I can chip a Gnome and have a C2 putt. Or I can ace run a Lone Wolf.
Bro, I'm ace running all day. Basket here. It's like a 267 foot hole.
252, but nice try.
Oh. I've previously aced it with a backhand turnover Bravo penny. Backhand air to chains.
And I'm going to try with the Lone Wolf. I'm pretty much going to crush a hyzer at that big tree in the middle. Not crush, but you know.
Interesting.
What Dom's definition of crush is.
Sure.
My watch is buzzed. Sacred discs. Lisa Fakis just liked your picture. Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa.
Why do I have that notification on?
We love Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa. Oh!
Yeah, I could have given you some advice, but I am a couple strokes back of you, so I didn't want to.
I mean, I'm probably taking the same par as if I threw the Gnome.
Oh, that was the line, though. Let me do it one more time.
I think it's a little high for how much trees are. What time of year did you do it?
Same. So the penny, it goes underneath that first limb, and it comes down on an Annie, so I got to give it more Annie. Like that. And I gave it enough height.
That was just Dillo short.
Yeah.
All right, nothing really entertaining here, but a chip up, so.
And he's parked for 3. It's not a jackrabbit, man. Football.
I maintained balance. I saw it.
Ah.
3 missed putts.
Why am I doing that? Why am I missing?
Why are you the way that you are? Or can I go Obi Road instead? Oh, that's it. It has to cut right inside of that tree and then go.
I mean, it's still safe. You're still taking a 3.
Probably taking a 4.
Maybe.
That's a far second shot.
Maybe. Okay, come on, Middy. Come on, Middy. Wait, if I'm throwing hyzer, I need to come at it this way. Okay. Skip off the road.
Going to get back. Yeah?
That would have been good.
Too low again.
That's still parked.
No, it's not.
Never mind. Never mind. You're 200 feet long.
Did you hear that?
I'm not sure if that was your disc or a bird. Nope. Oh my gosh, that's the worst.
I would like to say, this putt means nothing in the grand scheme of this match, but this is to shoot under par on the back 9 with just a Gnome and a Lone Wolf, which is pretty nutty.
It's the perfect combo. I keep telling you this. You just...
Shh. Oh.
It looked so good. It looked so good.
I'm so sad. Mine was more sad.
I gotta go. This guy. He's on.
There's someone trying to play on the hole.
He's on a T-pad. Things I learned. The Middy is both more overstable and understable than I think it is. Actually,
it's like crazy stable on backhand and crazy not stable on forehand.
Yeah, it doesn't like the off-axis torque. Again, all this is subjective. The Middy is just more stable than I remember it being, which is cool. It pushes a lot straighter for longer and then definitely dumps. Again, it reminds me of like a 5-speed Dos Equis. And the Armadillo is still God tier. I feel like I can sauce up any course. That disc, no matter what angle you put it on, just holds it, man. He's got the Lone Wolf out. What do you want to say about the Lone Wolf?
I don't know. Lone Wolf was better than I thought it was going to be.
It was more overstable every single time than what you thought it would be.
It was always more stable than I thought it was going to be. And the Gnome, and my water bottle is dropped.
We're just littering.
And the Gnome was very... It was weird. So like when I threw it really hard, it was just laser straight.
Yes.
If I didn't throw it as hard as I could, it was pretty overstable. Like shockingly overstable.
It is the perfect approach disc, in my opinion, where in the wind, it will fight the wind. The harder you throw it, the straighter it goes. But if you need it to check up, it's great. That little check-up shot that you had, that little forehand, it checked up, hyzered out, parked itself at the basket. Didn't go too far. So we hope you guys enjoy this content. New Disc Who This is a super exciting way for us to utilize discs that we don't currently bag and show you guys how they fly from our perspective of either never having thrown or just reintroducing it back into the bag after we've released 52 molds. Even the motorcycles are excited about it. We've got 52 molds currently that we're making across our 3 brands that we 4 brands technically, Black Zombie.
And that one little infection guy we got.
Yeah, it was like Black Zombie, Hooligan, Sacred, and Lone Star. 4 brands, and we've only really been doing this for 2 years. It's pretty cool.
And we got a super cool spooky edition coming next week.
Oh, spooky!
Because it's October now. Or will be.
It will be October.
When the spooky edition comes out.
So maybe we're gonna do a Horny Toad Bearcat only round?
And to Zombie Aid Mad Cat. Anyway, we're both gonna have a Horny Toad. We're both gonna have a Bearcat. 2 new discs, 2 super exciting discs, and then I'm gonna have a penny putter because I don't bag a penny putter, and Josh is gonna have a Mad Cat because he doesn't bag the Mad Cat.
Fair.
Spooky version.
So an extra 3.
Yeah, so it'll be 3 discs next week. But that's just because we like to trick or treat ourselves by giving ourselves treats.
Get trick or treated, loser. All right, well, as always, we invite you guys to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, tell your friends about us, tell your mom about us, and we'll see you in the next New Disc Who This.